Chapter 4: Social Persuasion and Psychological Responses. Verbal persuasion, encouragement or discouragement, is the third factor influencing your self-efficacy. It has an even weaker effect than social modeling. Words of encouragement, whether they come from other people or from you, produce a short-term effect that can help you achieve a small win. Words of discouragement, on the other hand, produce a short-term, negative effect that can prevent you from pushing a little bit harder to achieve your goal. In the long term, negative input can undermine the confidence in your abilities. Avoid negativity; it's stronger than positivity. Discouragement has a more powerful negative impact on your behavior than the positive impact of encouragement because we pay more attention to the negative feedback. 18. For this reason, it's extremely important to avoid negative stimuli in your life and do all in your power to avoid people who put others down. This can either happen naturally, you no longer invite them to meet and hope your relationship will gradually weaken, or more directly, you break up with them. It's not always possible to cut ties with people who have a negative influence on you. Sometimes these people are members of our family or childhood friends, and there's no easy way to stop seeing them altogether. In this case, focus on getting as much encouragement from other people as possible. While discouragement is stronger than encouragement, empowerment coming from many different sources will overpower discouraging words from one or two toxic individuals. You don't need others to encourage yourself. Positive self-talk can provide you with a short burst of motivation that will help you push through obstacles and reach the next level. An example of positive self-talk is a simple, "I can do it," when working out in the gym. When breaking my own personal records, I often remind myself of my previous sessions and tell myself I can do it again. As discouragement is more powerful than encouragement, avoid letting negative thoughts affect your performance. If you feel something is outside your abilities, let the thought go and find a reason why you're capable of achieving it. You won't lose anything by making yourself as ready as possible to tackle the challenge, while you'll lose a lot by letting negative self-talk instill a seed of doubt. You can also use inspirational music as encouragement. Pick a song you like that has motivational lyrics and listen to it each time you're working on your goal. That's what I did many years ago when I first started working on my fitness and set a goal to be able to perform 50 push-ups in a row. I listened to Tupac's song, "Hold On, Be Strong," while performing reps. Corny, but it worked for me. For maximum results, find a mentor. An experienced mentor, who knows how to relate to a novice, can greatly improve your self-efficacy in two ways: by giving you the right example, social modeling, and by encouraging you, social persuasion. In today's era, it's extremely easy to find a mentor for virtually every area of your life. If you want to lose weight, you can hire a coach at your local gym. If you want to learn a foreign language, you can hire a native speaker of your target language as your private instructor. If you want to build a business, you can sign up for a seminar or boot camp for entrepreneurs. Mentorship doesn't always have to be costly. Think outside the box when looking for a teacher. You can exchange skills, language instruction in English in exchange for language instruction in Spanish, find people who are just starting out and have low rates, or contribute to online forums to get noticed by a mentor. Psychological responses, the least important source of self-efficacy. Physiological factors like shaking, aches and pains, fatigue, fear, nausea, and butterflies in the stomach have the weakest influence on your self-efficacy. Yet, for a person with a weak sense of self-efficacy, they add another barrier that will make a person doubt in her abilities and affect her performance. What's important to note is that it's not the reaction alone that makes you doubt your abilities, it's how you interpret it. People with a strong sense of self-efficacy don't associate these psychological responses with their lack of ability, they interpret them as normal reactions before performing a task. People with low self-efficacy, on the other hand, interpret these reactions as a sign of their weak abilities, thus increasing their self-doubt. If these symptoms make you doubt in your abilities, it's time to change your beliefs about physiological reactions related to stress. Each time you experience shaking, butterflies in your stomach or fear, consider it a normal reaction of your body's heightened awareness. Think that it's excitement, not anxiety. Even professional speakers get jittery before a presentation, and it has nothing to do with their ability to perform on stage. Try rejection therapy mentioned in the second chapter as a way to get used to these symptoms. You can also practice stress management techniques like meditation or envision yourself performing the task successfully. I spend more time covering these two techniques in my books How to Build Self-Discipline, Resist Temptations and Reach Your Long-Term Goals, and Grit, How to Keep Going When You Want to Give Up. By learning how to better control anxiety, you'll reduce the influence of these symptoms on your self-efficacy. However, putting the most focus on the first two factors that influence your self-efficacy will lead to better results than bothering yourself with the little details. Social persuasion and psychological responses. Quick recap. 1. Social persuasion in the form of encouraging or discouraging words has a weaker effect than mastery experiences and social modeling. However, frequent encouragement can still build your self-efficacy, while frequent discouragement can ruin your confidence. 2. Discouragement is more effective at decreasing your self-efficacy than encouragement is at increasing it. It's paramount to do all in your power to avoid negative people, as it's even more important than surrounding yourself with people who will empower you. 3. You don't need others to benefit from social persuasion. Positive self-talk, saying to yourself things like, "I can do it, I'm pretty good at this," will give you a short burst of motivation that can help you achieve small wins that will add up to big wins. Listening to motivational music can also work. 4. Psychological responses to stress like shaking, aches and pains, fatigue, fear, nausea, butterflies in the stomach can affect your self-efficacy if you believe that these signs are associated with your inability to perform. 5. The first step to reduce the influence of psychological responses on your self-efficacy is to instill in yourself a belief that even the pros experience the same signs of distress as you do. Since these reactions are common even among highly skilled people, they don't mean your abilities are lacking. 6. Practice stress management techniques to decrease the symptoms of stress. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations to get used to these reactions. However, keep in mind that your time will be better spent on achieving small wins and imitating others than trying to reduce the symptoms of anxiety.